Hi. So this is another spring inspired flow. Lots of heart openers, getting into our shoulders, and yeah, definitely quite a dynamic flow. If you have got them at home, a couple of bricks will be really handy for this one. So we've got quite a few balance challenges. So yeah, really an energy shifter, and this should make you feel really alive, energized, and hopefully really calm as well. So we're going to start lying down. You can lie down in a butterfly pose, soles of the feet together, and I like to have bricks under the legs. On the second height, you may not need the bricks. So just finding what works best in your body. If you don't have bricks, you can use cushions. And just allow yourself to settle. Making that first connection with the breath, just deepening and lengthening the breath. And noticing how you feel in your body, in your mind. We'll take a couple of cleansing breaths together. So big inhale through the nose. Exhale to let go. Big inhale. And let go. One more cleansing breath. Good. Maybe turning on your Ujjayi breath now, that breath as if you're trying to fog up a mirror, except the exhales through the nose, also known as oceanic breath. And you can think of it like cleansing waves in the body, bringing fresh oxygenated blood to every cell. Focusing on the second of Patanjali's niyamas today, santosha or contentment. Just tuning into what contentment feels like. That feeling of having enough, of being enough. And of course, it doesn't mean that you have to be content with every aspect of your life, but just tuning into that feeling of content now in your yoga practice. What can you feel grateful for and content about? Celebrating your breath, your amazing body and what it does for you. Looking at those things that you feel abundant about in your life, maybe your family, your home, and maybe there's some things that aren't lining up right now. Just seeing those two, knowing that you have the power and the energy to change certain things that can change. Other things you have to work with, just like everyone else. Everyone faces different challenges at different times, so just feeling a sense of solidarity, perhaps community. When you're ready, you can release the blocks if you had them, and just bring hands onto the outer thighs, draw the legs in together. We're just going to come up into bridge pose, Setu Bandhu Sarvangasana, just drawing the lower belly in and connecting the lower back to the mat. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale. Just holding your bridge for a few breaths. And then lowering down nice and gently. And we'll take reclined pigeon, so bringing the right shin across onto the left thigh and just reaching through for the back of the left thigh now. Keeping the right foot flexed, drawing the right knee away as well as drawing the left leg in towards you. And finding a twist, coming with the knees onto the left side, maybe stacked one over the other, or maybe you want to straighten out the right leg, looking over the right shoulder. And just keep working, trying to get the right shoulder a little closer to the mat. If it's too deep of a twist, if this is your first movement today, perhaps stacking the knees like I'm showing now, one over the other, you choose. And when you're ready, use your core to come back up to center. Just re-centering the hips, crossing the left shin and reaching through. Again, keeping the left ankle, the left foot I should say, flexed. Tucking the chin gently in. And from here, finding your twist to the right. Any variation. And dropping the left shoulder down to the ground. Just focusing on the breath. So your breath is more important than anything else in your yoga practice. It's what links the mind, body, spirit together. So you can find a moving meditation and find that connection. And when you're ready, let's come back up and we'll flow back into bridge, lifting and squeezing up. Keep really pressing down, especially through the big toe side of the foot, so you keep the knees in line with the hips, so you're hugging the inner thighs in, just reaching the tailbone forward. That'll be somebody walking by the house. That's my dog. When you're ready, just lowering down, lowering all the way back down onto the mat. And you can bring the hands onto the knees, just find some little circles. Circling the knees one way and back round the other way. And releasing, good. From here, coming up to a seat, you can roll on the spine a few times or roll to one side to come up. And just make your way up. If you have blocks, bringing them up to the top of the mat. And making any adjustments you need now, maybe taking a sip of water. Maybe sorting out your hair, if you're like me. And coming into your tabletop position, hands and knees. So finding your table, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. Exhale to round and contract. Inhale forward. And exhale to round. Inhale forward, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. Exhale, push through the hands, round between the shoulders. Good. And we're just going to add on now So when you're ready, we're going to inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward, and exhale, neutral spine, tuck the toes, lift the knees. Inhale, knees down, back to your cow pose, drop the belly, and round through the spine to cat, back to child's pose. Inhale, table to cow. Exhale, neutral spine, lift up the knees. Inhale, knees down, drop the belly for cow. And exhale, rounding back to cat. Inhale, forward, table to cow. Exhale, neutral spine, lift the knees. Inhale, knees down, drop the belly for cow. Exhale to round, back to cat, back to child's pose. Inhale, table to cow. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees. Inhale, knees down, drop the belly. Exhale to round through cat, back to child's pose. And this time bring the knees wide. You can walk the hands out in front of you. Bring the forehead down. Just letting go, letting the breath settle. And let's walk the hands around to the left side. Right hand on top of the left, finding a deep stretch into the right side body. And making your way back through centre, curling the hands around the other way. Left hand maybe on the right hand. And then let's come back to centre. Coming back up to a tabletop position. And we're just going to pivot the right shin out, bring the left foot down, and just find your adjusted side plank lifting up here. You might want to reach the left foot up, kind of draw this left hip back. You can either stay here, maybe reach forward, or you can reach for the left foot. And see about drawing, rolling that left shoulder back. And then releasing, reaching long. And coming up to your gate pose, reaching both arms up and stretching over to the left. Inhale up, back to your adjusted side plank, any variation you want to take here. Or you can find your full side plank, stacking the feet one over the other. And really lifting up through the side obliques. And then when you're ready, you're going to just come into downward dog. Making your way into downward dog and taking any movements you want to take here. Paddling out the legs left and right. And then when you're ready, dropping the knees down, let's pivot the left shin out and find your side plank on the other side, reaching up. And again, any variation you took on the other side. If you've got the foot, just rolling the right shoulder back. And then to come out, reaching long, stretching out long. And making your way up into gate pose, reaching both arms up, and then side bend to the right. Inhale to lift back up, and exhale down, maybe into your full side plank Vajrasthana. And back to downward dog. Paddling out the legs left and right. Good. Just focus on drawing the chest towards the thighs here. And we'll take another 2 cleansing breaths here. And you can imagine letting go of any stagnant or stuck energy, any fear, any stress, just letting it go on the exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, and exhale, make your way to the top of the mat now. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms rise, Ardha Hastasana. And exhale, palms to the heart. Just breathing here in your Tadasana. Maybe bringing the hands one over the other on the upper chest. Just connecting with your breath here. And feel that sense of groundedness through the feet. And you're just lifting up through the feet, engaging the thighs, the glutes, and also lifting up from the base of the spine, up through the crown of the head. And when you're ready, you can bring the hands to the sides, palms facing up. Let's inhale, arms rise. Exhale. Inhale, bring the right hand onto the left wrist, reach up. And exhale, twist to the right. So hips go left, and reaching up and over. Inhale, reach high, switch the grip. And exhale. Keep lifting up through the midline, grounding through both feet. Inhale to lift. Exhale to cactus, open the arms. Breathe here as you press the hips forward, lifting up through the center line. And inhale, reach high. And exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, step back with the right leg first, then the left leg. Shifting the weight forward and just lowering down onto your belly. Bringing the forehead down. Hands right underneath the shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra, lifting up. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, press up through table or plank, making your way back to downward dog. Traveling forward, inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Half lift. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Good. So let's take sun salutation with this variation again with your side bends. Inhaling to lift up, taking hold of the wrist. Exhaling, twist right. Inhale to lift. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale to open. Inhale to lift. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot steps back first into your plank. Shifting the weight forward and lowering all or halfway down. Up dog or cobra. Making your way back to downward dog. Just breathing here for a moment. Finding some stillness. And when you're ready, making your way up to the top of the mat, stepping or maybe hopping to the top of your mat, half lift. Exhale. Inhaling, arms rise. Exhale, palms to the heart. Good. So from here we'll come into chair pose, Utkatasana. So when you're ready, bringing the feet together or the feet hip width apart. Inhale to chair and exhale. Keep breathing here, engaging the lower belly. Then we're going to take some twists here. So inhale and exhale, twist to the right. Breathe here. Check the knees are still in line with each other. So you're hugging the inner thighs in, lifting up through the pelvic floor, through the midline. Inhale, come back. And exhale, twist left. Checking the knees. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, we'll step the right foot back, so you may take your bricks here if you've got them. Otherwise, hands can just be on the ground or onto whatever you can use as bricks. Focusing on drawing that left hip back, stretching long through the back leg, flexing the foot. Crown of the head reaches forward. Inhale and exhale, warrior two, opening the arms up, and settling in, front heel in line with back heel or arch. Inhale to reach and exhale, reverse, reach up and back here, opening up through the left side. Inhale. And exhale, transition to your side angle, reaching up. Maybe reaching the arm alongside the ear. Hardly keeping any weight on the forearm. One more inhale. Exhale. Let's send the left leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to stay. And exhale to set that foot down. Inhale, breathe here, look forward. Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Half lift. Exhale. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, palms to the heart. So we'll do the same sequence on the second side. This time we're not going to start in chair, we're going to do our twists from a standing pose. So when you're ready, inhale, lift up. And exhale, twist to the right. Again, just breathe here and stay. Squeeze that right hip forward. Maybe bring the right hand onto the lower back now and see about lifting the left arm up and back. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, twist to the left. And again, maybe bringing the left hand onto the lower back, opening up. Inhale to lift. Exhale, open up. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, the left foot steps back. Hands onto the ground or onto blocks. Focusing on the length through the spine. Lower back neutral. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe here. Lifting up through that vertical axis, base of the spine, up through the crown of the head. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, reverse. Reach up and back. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale, your side angle. And release, looking down, framing that front foot. Let's reach the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, stay. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Exhale. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, palms to the heart. Good. Okay, so from here, just having one block at the ready when you need it. And we're going to come into dancer pose. So you can bring the weight into the left leg. So grounding through that left foot. And you're going to bring the right hand back as if you had a saucer of milk and just reach for the inside of your right foot. Bring the knees together now. So bring the knees together and you're lifting up through the midline of the body, right from the pelvic floor. Breathe here, just find that height. Avoid locking out through the left leg. And then when you're ready, see about starting to kick forward. You can have a little bend in the left leg as much as you need, so you're not locking the knee out. And when you're ready, releasing. And you can always just shake out the hips, release the lower back, and then come back, bringing the weight into the left foot. Let's inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Good. And see about reaching that right leg forward. Kind of really engaging the core when you do this, and also seeing if you can really engage a little bit more into the inner muscles in the left buttock here. So a little bit more integrity, more strength, more groundedness, and then coming back into your regular one-legged Tadasana, keeping that right foot flexed. And when you're ready, let's inhale. And exhale, warrior three. And you can take the block, hands under the block, or maybe leave the block out this time. So just finding your balance, reaching the arms back. One more inhale here. And exhale into your warrior two. Again, sinking the hips down, looking forward. Inhale, reach forward even more. And exhale, reverse triangle, reach up and back. Inhale here. And exhale, we're going to come into your half moon Ardha Chandrasana. So you can either start with the hand on the block, or you can, if you've done this before, maybe you're going to come into it without using the block. If you've got the block, you're focusing on drawing the right hip back and flexing the right foot and lifting up through the fingers. So you're lifting up and you're lifting down, reaching forward through the crown of the head and reaching through that back foot, and then maybe see if you can lift up. One more inhale. And exhale, warrior two. Step back. Reaching out. Find that stability and groundedness through the feet. Inhale to reach. And exhale again into that reverse triangle. Inhale here. And exhale, cartwheel the hands all the way down to the top of the mat. Let's step up. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Heel toe the feet out. And you can find your yogi squat here. Just sinking the hips down, maybe palms to the heart. Relaxing and softening the face. Pressing the palms lightly into each other. Just finding that focus, that present moment awareness with the breath. Letting go of anything that's happening around you right now or just generally in your life. This is your time to connect with yourself, to move inward. And when you're ready, just bring the hands down, heel toe the feet in, hip width all together, halfway lift, flat back, exhale, inhale, root to rise, lift up, and exhale, palms to the heart. Now bringing the weight into the right foot, and we'll take dancer to the other side. So reaching back, put it in a left foot, draw the knees together, and lift up through the right hand and arm. And when you're ready, start, if you want to move a little bit deeper. Kicking into the back hand, reaching forward. And release. And the same thing, it might feel nice just to paddle out, maybe just take some little circles into the hips, the lower back. It's releasing the lower back and coming back to center. So weight coming into the right foot. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Breathe here. Maybe again, just seeing about bringing the left foot forward. Lifting up taller through the midline, navel to spine. And then coming back. Grounding through, especially the outer edge of that right foot. And coming back into warrior three, arms forward or back or to the heart here, or to your blocks. Just recognizing your energy levels, where you're at, no pressure, no judgment. And then when you're ready, stepping back to your warrior two. Inhale to reach, and exhale, reverse, reach up and back. Inhale here, and exhale. Let's come up, and we're going to come into your Ardha Chandrasana, half moon again. So just finding your block if you had one, if you want one, or not using the block perhaps. Just really feeling that connection with your core. One more inhale. And exhale back to warrior two. Inhale here. And exhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Inhale here. Exhale to cartwheel the hands all the way down. Stepping up. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, tabletop position. Just taking some circles to release the spine. Just circling one way. Maybe closing the eyes. Reversing your circles if you haven't already. And from here, finding puppy pose. So you can walk the hands forward, bring the forehead down, melting the chest to the ground. And when you're ready, walking the hands back up now, making your way back to downward dog. Let's take lion's breath. So we're going to stick out the tongue for this one. Inhale. Inhale. Traveling to the top of the mat. Half lift. Exhale. Inhale to lift. And exhaling, palms to the heart. Again, just find that connection to the breath. Maybe bringing the hands again onto the upper chest, one over the other. Perhaps hearing your heartbeat or feeling your heartbeat. Just tuning in and feeling that awakened energy in your body. When you're ready, I'm going to take our final standing sequence here. So we're going to come into chair again. Feet together hip width, or feet together with the big toes touching or hip width apart. Inhale into chair. Drop the hips down, engage the lower belly. Inhale, exhale to twist. Inhale center, exhale twist left. Inhale center, and exhale, lifting up, maybe taking a back bend here, reaching up and back, and then bringing the hands to your heart center. From here, bringing the weight into the left foot, reaching the right foot up, wherever feels good for you. No need to come all the way up with the right foot. And maybe lifting the arms up. Focusing on something that isn't moving. And releasing out of your tree pose. Let's come into one-legged Tadasana, weight into the left foot. Inhale here. Exhale into warrior three. Breathe here, your hand position of choice. Lift up the belly button to the spine. Lift up through the heart, draw the shoulders away from the ears. And when you're ready, stepping back, finding your warrior two. One more inhale. And exhale, reverse, reach up and back, find your triangle, breathe here, reverse triangle. And then lifting up, and we'll find triangle, Trikonasana. You can always walk the back foot in a few inches here. And I would rather you stayed high up in your triangle than reach too far down. So reaching forward, start to tick-tock, but try not to go down too low. So keep up quite high here. I want you to really feel that core connection and lean back into an imaginary wall. And then maybe lower down a little bit, but really keep that core engagement. When you're ready, lifting back up, and we'll find our Ardha Chandrasana again. So getting ready to come in. Making your way in. One more inhale. And exhale, release. We're going to come into half splits, so lifting that right leg up and back. Keep squeezing and lifting up. And then just release that right foot just outside the outer edge of the left foot. And we're just going to find an IT band stretch here, so you can walk the hands around to the left. Letting the head and neck dangle and relax. And back round the other way. And release. Let's step the both feet together. Halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale. Inhale to chair. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale to twist right. Inhale center. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, palms to the heart, lifting back up. Bringing the weight into the right foot this time. Let's find our tree pose, Trikonasana, tree pose, Vrikshasana. So breathe here and lift the arms up. Maybe keep pressing. If the foot is on the inner thigh, keep pressing the inner thigh into the foot and the foot into the inner thigh and lift up. And when you're ready, finding your way into warrior three. And stepping back, warrior two. And let's inhale, reach up and back, straighten the front leg. And now lifting back up and finding Trikonasana, bringing that left back foot in a few inches maybe, reaching forward. And then again, lean into your imaginary wall. Really keep the core strength and work. Make sure the neck is relaxed wherever you are. And when you're ready, lifting back up. And we'll find our way one more time into your half moon Ardha Chandrasana. And then release back to warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, reach up and back, reverse triangle. And cartwheeling the hands all the way down. Finding your standing splits. Left leg up. Keep squeezing and lifting up. And releasing left foot outside the right. Let's curl the hands to the right. And curl the hands to the left. And come back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Coming back into your yogi squat, malasana, sinking the hips down. Bringing the hands to heart center. Feeling that sense of groundedness through the feet, from the base of the spine, and then lift up through the crown of the head. And releasing the hands down. Just taking a seat, walking the sit bones back. You're sitting really nice and tall. And we'll take Paschimottanasana, forward fold, seated forward fold, lifting up and folding forward. Hands may be on the mat, on the legs, or perhaps on the feet. And when you're ready, walking the hands back up. And we're going to come down into your Shavasana. So you may be taking extra layer of clothing or a blanket. And when you're ready, just lowering yourself down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming all the way down onto your back. And you can bring the feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Arms out to the sides, palms facing up. And just allow yourself to rest here for a few minutes. Notice if there's anywhere where you still feel tension, and softening the muscles there, letting go. Relaxing the eyes deep into their sockets. The tongue can rest slightly behind the upper teeth. And when you're ready, you can start to waken yourself up, starting by deepening and lengthening the breath. Maybe taking some circles through the wrists and ankles, anything else that feels intuitive. And you can take a stretch, reaching through the fingertips and through the toes if you want to. And then just walking the feet in, hugging the knees in towards you. Maybe a little rock from side to side here. And let's just roll over onto the right side, making a pillow for your head with your hand or your arm. And when you're ready, use your outer hand to press yourself up to a seat. Sitting cross-legged or in any other position. And maybe bringing the hands into prayer or on the upper chest. Just noticing how you feel now. And coming back to that second niyama of santosha, contentment. Noticing perhaps how content you feel now. And perhaps throughout your day, noticing how you can foster contentment in your life. One great way is gratitude, noticing all the things that you have and that are going well. Another great way is just slowing down, creating more space to be on your own, to take a walk on your own in nature. And let's seal our practice together with bringing our hands into prayer. Namaste. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.